Hello everyone, how you guys doing? Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day, and welcome to episode number 30 of Free to Play Domain, where I am taking currently an account that was level 3 in Free to Play, and I'm building it up into a nice little members account that can pay for membership on its own. Self-sustaining and a very fruitful account at this point. 1601 total level, also most importantly 92 range. I'll be continuing to work on that this episode, where I will start off with a little bit more wilderness. If you guys paid attention last episode, I made a ton of money. If you guys haven't seen it, make sure to check it out. The bank is currently up to almost 60 mil, which is definitely a high of the series so far by a mile. Looking to spend some in the future, but for right now, I really do want to keep kind of building it. I've enjoyed Venenatis and learning the lure out there, so I currently have a crossbow and a Din's Bulwark. I will take these to Venenatis, Chaos Ellie, and Revs from time to time. So if I mix between those, it really just depends on the times. Right now it's currently Saturday night, the night that Deadman mode has begun, so hopefully that will distract a little bit, but the tourney today was quite poor, so I don't know if it will. Let's hope. Alright, we're doing it. Right now, I just need something to AFK. In this video, I think a lot whenever I'm going to AFK, I'm just going to do some Slayer because I haven't done it in a hot second. I still do need to get it up, and I also need to get up my melees. For my attack, I have 124k left, but in strength, I have 116k left. I'm very close to both, and I think I'm going to start by getting strength to 91, and then I'm going to switch to attack, and then do that from here on out. I've been kind of keeping attack low because I was going to get 99 strength and just be a low-level kind of PKing account mainly. But really, I see no problem with getting 99 attack. Most of the time I'm pretty high up in the wilderness, so my level doesn't matter all too much. First task in a while, Neve. Maybe I can do some bursting. Oh my, that's okay. That's probably actually better. 223 gargoyles. This is my first gargoyles task on the account, and I'm 80 freaking Slayer. Like, my God, man. But, I mean, you know, while I am complaining, I'm still happy that I get it. Nice little cash cow of a money-making method. Alright, so first Gargoyles task, I get myself a Brittle Key. This unlocks me the Gargoyles boss that I don't think I'm going to take a look at now. I know it would be cool to go and do it. It's not that great of money, and they're really long kills, so, I mean, if you want to go in there and have an experience at it, it's probably worth trying to see if you like, but personally, I'm not too much of a fan of it, so I won't be staying there. Especially at a lower level, I think it's a lot better to just stay and do Gargoyles this way, as it's probably a lot better. So gonna bank after my first trip of gargoyles. I'm down to 66, so I'm not sure what I started at. Pretty significant amount of kills though, but looking at the inventory, I'm just gonna throw in everything I've gotten from the kills so far. I mean, it's obviously pretty profitable in regards to a Slayer task. You don't see that too often. And I'm not even done, so probably going to get like 600, 700k total from the task. So before I go and do a little bit of work, I'm going to cannon, so that's why I'm not at Venenatis. I just need something a little AFK, but I want to talk about a comment from last video that I think is both true and funny, and just it really is something. I've had a rough go at it, and it is from Ian. He says, you started the series when I was about 78 combat, and you've passed me nearly all of my stats. The reply to it, also pretty good, has some truth, some not. I do go to school, so I do other things on the side, but I do play RuneScape probably more than the average person. But, you know, I'm trying to build this account for you guys. I'm trying to show you guys the best way of making your account, and that's also what I want to talk about. In regards to how fast I'm progressing, it's because I'm focusing on money makers, and I'm focusing on bossing and PVM that's going to do stuff for me. You know, I'm playing this game as efficiently as I think I can, and I'm trying to show you guys that way. Now, that doesn't mean that this is going to provide the best all-around RuneScape experience. I'm not going to take you to every single boss. I'm not going to take you to every part of the game because you can learn that stuff on your own. I can't teach you the entire game. There are things you have to learn on your own. And ultimately, I'm not going to go to bosses that I don't think are worth it just to show you guys that I can. Like Barrows, I have never touched during this series because I think Barrows really isn't that great of money at a low level, but I also, and even while it gets better at high levels, so do other money-making methods, so I don't think it's great at high levels. But that doesn't mean you can't try it and see if you enjoy it. You know, I don't mind doing a low-level 1 mil money-making method that just, maybe it's just me doing some monotonous money-making task for 1 mil an hour. I don't mind that. Maybe you'd rather go to Barrows and make like 600k an hour at a low level. I mean, that's up to you. That's how you want to play the game. And you got to go around and try stuff on your own ultimately. I'm just here to show you what I think is the best and most efficient way to go about making an account. And from there, Your RuneScape experience is your own. You don't need me everywhere, but I sure will try. So just want to throw that out there. It's something I've wanted to talk about for a while now, and I think it's good to keep this series in line as often as I can. So going to continue on with the task, and I'll see you guys in a second. So I'm going to see what I can get from some Wildy Slayer. I wouldn't mind getting a little extra points. The points never actually hurt. And, dude, I had a freaking feeling. I had a feeling. I wanted to also do a little bit of Slayer with a crossbow since I've never done that. And what a way to do it. What a way to do it. Mic was muted. 50 farming just came in. I got 3 levels off of my teaks, so I've just been doing hardwoods and regular trees because they've been pretty cheap. But now that I got to start paying for maple trees, I'm actually just going to also throw in some fruit tree runs here soon once I get pineapples at 51. So moving on up, farming is kind of not too hard to navigate if you're looking to try to see what you should really focus on. I mean, if you're looking in regards to profit, herbs are going to be your thing. So go over here, see what's the most profit per seed. You can figure that out on your own. But XP wise, fruit trees, really good. Regular trees are great. And also, in addition to that, the teaks and mahoganies, also great as well. So in addition to farming, I'm also a little miner boy, and that is 57 mining. Nothing coming in there, but I think it's going to be my last level for a bit. I got a couple of them, and I'm going to do it a little bit more on the side. I know some people have been asking me about Dragon Slayer 2. It's a pretty high level quest that I'm eventually aiming for. One of the requirements, however, is 68 mining, so pretty big grind there. I'm definitely going to work on it, but I'm not going to do it all at once because that's just way too much. I also need to do a little bit of... I'm going to mix in some iron along with Motherlode Mine. Motherlode Mine's a little bit AFK, and iron is actually just better. So, finally complete my Revs task. I'm now 8k away from Slayer level and 28k away from a range level. So, feeling pretty good. 140 greater demons, not bad at all. Just finished up a farming run. I planted my first set of fruit trees in the pineapple trees. I hit 51 farming and about to hit 52. Now every time I do a tree run, which will be about every day I think is what I'm going to aim for, I should be getting close to 30k XP or so, which is not bad at all. And in addition to that, every now and then I will get those teak trees too. So feeling good. Along with that, gonna flip 6 Abbey daggers for 30k each, which is gonna pay off for everything that I did on this farming trip. The usefulness of flipping. Slayer music carrying me through yet another quest. This is Fremennik Trials done. 3 quest points, an array of XP. I don't know if I get any level from that necessarily. I do not, but moving on up. Gonna at least start Fremennik Isles so I can access the island. Probably gonna finish it, but God, dude. Both of these, they're both like 50-minuters. They're not, they're rough. I actually stayed stride for stride with this guy for like half the quest. It was pretty strange. So here's a completion of Fremennik Isles, which is the second part to Trials, obviously. And with this, I get an even better helmet in the form of the Netsanot helmet, which is really good outside of Slayer tasks for the prayer, the defense, and a little bit of offensive stats. One of the more meta helmets in the game. Just getting back to the computer, over on mobile, I got 93 range and 81 Slayer while I was out of the house. I'm sure you could, kind of feel the joy and excitement that was going through my veins at the time, but pretty pumped about it. I mean, obviously 6 levels away from 99 range is crazy. I didn't think I'd be that close anywhere near now, but the Slayer grind will continue, and now I think I'm going to just stay with melee on these tasks. I don't need to get my range up anymore. Crossbow's cool, but I don't think it's the best for Wilderness Slayer. Just got done with my 73rd Slayer task. Time for another, closing in on 79 attack as well, and 120k away from 82 Slayer, but 181 Scorpions. We got a lot of Scorpions, looking for spiders. Kind of looks the same, so trolls me every time, but that's fine. Really doing a lot of Cristelia because I think Wilderness Slayer is just kind of worth it. I think that the XP per hour out here is pretty comparable to regular Slayer. The money is pretty decent, considering you get a lot of emblems. I mean, right now I'm rocking 10, and I think I've gotten kind of unlucky so far, to be honest. In addition to that, at my 100th task, I get a 625 point boost, which is going to take me, I'm at 900 now. Once I get to 100, I'm definitely going to have probably near 2,000 Slayer points, which is just sick to then grind my Slayer with. Just got 61 Hunter off of this birdhouse. On top of that, some dude just left all of his bird's nest over here, but of course I'm coming here after a nice little farm run, so can't pick them up, Still trying to work these in every now and then. I haven't been doing them as much as I should, but I'm trying. Along with that, speaking of runs, I just got done with a farming run and got up to 54, so next run I go on, I'll get 55 at least, which then will get me mahogany trees, so it's a nice little upgrade that we will get in due time. I'm feeling lucky. I was wrong. Hellhounds won't stop giving me them, and I do like doing hard clues, so 140k, Enchanted Robe, I think that's where half the money is, yeah, 60k, not bad. That Magic Axe task actually got me 4 Mysterious Emblems, so another 700k profit on that task, you gotta love it. Oh yes, that's just what I was looking for. So, I think that's where we're going to end off this episode. 93 spiders means I have almost 100 Venonators to kill, and that's what's on my plate going into next episode. I'll also be streaming that as soon as this video goes live. I cannot wait to go do this. If you guys want to check that out, link will be in the description below. If you guys enjoyed this episode, obviously, make sure to leave a like. If you guys want to see more as soon as they go live, make sure to hit that subscribe. In addition to that, anything you want to tell me, comment it down below or hit me up in my stream. And with that said, hopefully you guys have a wonderful day, and see ya.